Hi guys, it's your girl. In case you haven't noticed, we haven't slept. It's Sunday. It's pillow talk.
With no pillows.
Nah, just a love seat that feels like a pillow. So what's today's subject gonna be? Yesterday was Pokemon Go. Today's gonna be what? Kids.
That's not a discussion. That's a rant. Um.
Mm.
Uh. Whether sleep is actually good for you or not.
We all know that. That's not a discussion. That's a straight out yes or no question. Yes. Discussion. We need a discussion.
Um.
How badly we want to get out of this neighborhood.
Is Microsoft using Cortana to spy on you?
Now you're just that. That's just crazy.
No, actually, they kind of are. There's so many functions that are on with Cortana.
And it reports back to Microsoft. Yes,
Yes,
I know.
and
Just like the iPhone reports back to Apple.
yeah, but
What apps you do use and what apps you
yeah,
don't
but
use.
Cortana is mostly a PC based application. So
Cortana start. As far as I knew, Cortana started on the phones before it started on the PCs.
actually, it was on the PC. It was designed for the PCs, but
But
they put
started on the phones first.
yeah, and then they now it's on the Xbox. And
Here you go.
how much is
Is coffee a food group or is it just addictive?
yes and yes.
As you can tell, we have no sleep, and I have a Connor standing behind me. But
Anyway, something just went kafloogie.
I hit the take the picture button and it stopped the video. Yeah,
Her fault.
my fault. But it's Pillow Talk Day. I told you guys I was going to make up my pillow talks because I was not feeling well. And I figured pillow talk in someplace else other than the bedroom, seeing us in our skivvies, will be a nice change.
She always has something on. I don't.
That's because your chest is so sexy. Yes, ladies. It's mine. Get over yourself.
It's rentable.
No, it's not.
$1 million a pop for an hour.
Indecent proposal.
Indecent proposal wanted $1 million for a night. I'm worth more than that,
But anyway,
I think.
yesterday I did mine and Doug's laundry. Today I have to do the girls' laundry. Not looking forward.
They usually do their own, but
They haven't done their own in months.
yeah, there have been.
They're lazy.
Yeah.
We've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on, y'all.
It was on the TV. I turned the TV on and it was there.
You gotta admit, we're big kids.
If I had the energy, the Xbox would be on right now.
Eh. The force is weak with me right now because of lack of sleep.
Eh.
The force is strong with him because it's right there. But
I ain't got the energy to play the game.
Get in screen. Get in screen. You're making me put my wrist at weird angles. Pure sugar. Liquefied colored sugar. I don't have room to talk. I'm supposed to be drinking diet, but regular Pepsi was on sale. And I can't stand that Pepsi. I usually drink Diet Coke. And when I switched to Diet Coke, I lost about 14 pounds. And then I stopped.
That's a lie. She didn't stop. It's whatever's on sale. Pepsi, Diet Coke.
No, I drank Coke for what? 6 months straight, lost 13 pounds. Next thing you know, I haven't lost an ounce since.
You're plateauing, that's all. It's
driving me nuts, y'all. And it's
Your
not
sugar-
like I can exercise because of my legs. The doctors keep telling me, get up and exercise. How?
Go to get up, exercise, and the leg goes, ugh.
How? It's impossible.
It's possible,
Not with my legs, it ain't.
but it's possible.
Oh,
Even with your legs, it's possible to exercise. It's just hard to get up to do it.
no. It's the pain.
Like I said, it's hard to get up and do it.
I mean, I have to deal with leg pain. Leg pain. Back pain. Pain. I didn't say that you didn't have to deal with pain now. See? Assuming shit.
That's what it sounded like to me.
Self-esteem.
Why? It's your selfie stick.
My arm's getting tired. But anyway. Where am I supposed to stick it? Shut the hell up, you nasty bastard.
If y'all thinking the same thing I'm thinking.
Shut up, y'all. Straight out, shut up.
No, the engineer in me is starting to come out.
We've been doing a lot of straightening up of the house. We want the girls to finish cleaning out their room because, frankly, our girls are pigs.
We don't call it the void for nothing. You
Y'all
go
will
in.
get lost.
If you don't go in without a rope,
You ain't coming out. And if you do come out, it's sometime later. Just saying. We're lucky to come out with our lives. Just tucking them in the bed. And the bed's at the door, y'all.
So here's a quick question for you. I like to do this thing with my goatee when I trim it up.
Yeah, he wants to know, should he do a Fu Manchu or a Ra's al Ghul? Now, what we a Ra's al Ghul, if you look at the comic books or even in the Batman animated series. Ra's al Ghul's beard, come here, Beth, has two bare spots right in this area. And he's clean shaven on the sides. And
No mustache.
no mustache. And it grows out nice. That's what I call a Ra's al Ghul. But he's having a problem. Care to explain?
The hair right here. Right on my chin. Right here. Doesn't seem to grow a whole lot. I haven't cut this in what, 2 months?
No, you've trimmed it.
Trimmed it, but I haven't cut it.
Oh, no, you haven't cut it, but you've trimmed it.
So this right here grows, but this doesn't.
I call it a reverse lynx. Instead of having tufts on his ears, he's got tufts on his chin.
And they happen to be gray.
We should call it a saber tooth. Comes out of your mouth, it goes.
But, you know.
Just like
no
I got a Bride of
mustache.
Frankenstein thing going on here.
Trim right in here. Right below the lip. Down to about the jawbone. So that you just get this kind of thing.
But he also
With this.
he came up with another idea.
Basically, the Ra's al Ghul look, but trimming it right through here from the from the tip of the chin down. You know, the old Fu Manchu look with the this where this hangs down, because
Oh, my hand. Oh, no feeling. Oh, that hurts.
right here.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
She all over the place, all over the place.
It hurts, y'all.
Right here, I get these long tufts. Right? So I was thinking I could just trim it right here, from about here down, so that you could actually see the Fu Manchu style.
But still have the bare parts in here and over here of a Ra's al Ghul with no mussy stash.
Yeah, yeah.
He named it the Fu Manchu.
Or was it the Ra's al Chu?
Like one of those two.
I think we're still working on a name
Oof.
for it.
My hip just gave out.
Your hip.
I shouldn't even. It hurts. This is part of the reason why we didn't sleep. The reason why he didn't sleep is because he was up all night playing Assassin's Creed.
I started with Battlefield 4.
And as soon as his friends from Battlefield 4 gave out and went to bed, he switched over to Assassin's Creed.
Actually, I switched over to Lego Dimensions.
Briefly,
Just so I could.
just so he could build his Superman and what, Eris and Laval?
Eris, Laval, Superman,
And Slimer.
and Slimer.
That's not appropriate. YouTube.
I'm not sliming them. I just went Slimer.
YouTube.
Really?
Tongue action. Inappropriate.
It was in my mouth, not in theirs. It wasn't sticking out.
Anyway. See, after a while, this does hurt. It really does. Gotta have some upper body strength. Which I don't have, y'all. I just don't. But anyway, let's change the angle a little bit. How's that? This way I can at least rest my hand on my knee. But anyway.
Engineer to the rescue. Engineer to the rescue.
Okay.
Engineer to the rescue. Oh, man, we're making some adjustments. Engineer to the rescue.
That's my engineer, y'all. He's mine. But anyway, we've been doing a lot of cleaning to the house. It don't look like it. But we've been making slow progress. We've been throwing out a lot of stuff. Stuff that we deemed as junk.
See, now, I get yelled at because everybody says I'm a pack rat. I'm not a pack rat. I'm a just-in-case guy. I hold on to stuff.
He holds on to stuff.
Just in case.
And with him just in casing. With him just in casing. Go ahead, you can slip out. The just in casing
Builds up.
built up big time. Now see, this isn't gonna work now.
Okay. I'll figure something out in a second.
Thank you. My husband loves me, and so does my son. My son just brought us coffee. Thank you,
Elixir
Connor.
of the gods. I have an idea.
It still works.
Nobody ever said I was good
again,
at cinematography.
Now, we've still been cleaning up the house. And yes, he's a pack rat.
I'm not a pack rat. I'm a just in case guy. Most of the stuff I keep that is just in case is like electronic stuff, cables, wires.
Now, I'm not going to say that the stuff has not come in handy when it needs to. It does. But there's other stuff that just builds up. And builds up. And builds up. And keeps building up. And oh my God. So, it's got to get getting rid of. Now, we have gotten rid of a lot of stuff. We went through the basement. Kind of forced into that. But we went through the basement. And we went through bins that we haven't gone through since we moved into this home. And in doing that, we sorted out a lot of stuff. And got rid of a lot of stuff. And we made room for a lot of stuff. But we cleaned out another part of the basement, which made the one part of the basement that we cleaned out a hell of a lot more cluttered. So we've got to do some rearranging at this point.
Somebody said she'd get.
Connor, can you put Princess out? She's got that look.
She's already at the back door.
Here he comes.
Now, somebody said we should get a pod. They don't make a pod big enough.
They don't make a pod cheap enough.
That too.
We po.
She says we po. We just po. The O is on layaway.
And we might lose it because we can't afford to make the next payment.
We the p might get repossessed.
Just saying.
I'll be honest. See, me being the person I am, and a disabled veteran, put my life on the line for this country. Toe up from the flow up,
You would
from
think,
my feet to my head, including the brain.
you would think that the United States would take care of somebody who put their life on the line for this country.
Had the problem with, um, you know,
That won't help him.
oh, they'll help as long as it's in their interest. Hey, you're messed up in the head? We'll get you a doctor. We'll get you paid a little bit.
But you got to go in front of a review board in a few years. But when you come across financial woes, like we've just recently had, due to illness, due to stupid people, due to
Connor, the kitchen and the backyard do not need commentary, thank you.
a government office in charge of my income, or no, in charge of my son's income.
Let's put it this way. The government office, Social Security.
Sucks.
They don't just suck. They foobard.
Stupid as hell. Which caused us the beginning of our financial woes. And it really hurt my soul because I lost the trust of a lot of people. And they didn't believe that this stuff was happening to me and my family. So it took us some months to recover. No joke, it took us some months to recover. We still haven't fully recovered. We're going to be fully recovered next month. Next month is September.
I'm leaning more towards October.
So,
September will be better. October will be
much better. I never want to go through this again. But unfortunately, there's going to be those times when we go through it. But again, we've been going through the house, getting rid of stuff, trying to clean up. Erin's going to go back to school. She's got to go back August 28th. She says that they know she's coming.
August 28th, whether the school knows she's coming or not, she's going. Why? Because she said she's going. Why? Because she wants to go. Which is fine by me.
One more reason, name it. You know what it is.
I will not mention he who shall not be named.
It ain't Voldemort.
It might as well be in this house.
Oh my God. I am trying to keep get this house to a point where it can be fully, fully free of well. Now, later today, I've got to put on a bathing suit and go outside and patch holes. The pool's leaking. Do the kids. Kids are done in the pool, as far as I'm concerned. But I gotta patch holes. The other reason why I gotta patch holes is because Doug and I are going to do something a little we're gonna do a little ghetto engineering on that pool.
Oh. This started off as a joke. It really did.
It wasn't no joke.
Somebody got me.
No joke.
Somebody got me a can of Flex Seal, and then they got me some Flex Shot.
Those were jokes.
And actually, the Flex Shot came in handy for something. I actually decided I'm going to use the Flex Seal for something. I got a old coffee can, cleaned it out,
Made it into a butt can outside.
sprayed, inside and out, sprayed it.
It's rusty.
And it's rusty, so either I didn't do a very good job at it, or this shit don't work.
Now, if you're an insomniac like I am, you're up and you see these infomercials, and Flex Seal just recently came out with Flex Seal in a paint can.
Not recently, it's been out for a little bit, but
and when we found the holes in the pool, Doug says,
I made the joke saying, hey, when it comes time to close the pool down, I'm going to Flex Seal it. Just the bottom. No, there's no leaks in the sides. I'm just going to Flex Seal the bottom.
makes sense.
Now, as far as I know, Flex Seal comes in 3 colors. Clear, white, black.
And terracotta.
No.
Terracotta was shown on the commercial with the spray.
But at that time, I only, those 3 major colors. So, just for S&G, shits and giggles, I decided to check their website. It comes in a multitude of colors. Blue, pink, terracotta, aquamarine, you name, there's
There's a ton of colors.
10 or 15 colors that it comes in now.
Yup.
And one of the colors I said that we could get was
We suggested blue.
yeah, I said, but it's too dark of a blue for us.
I don't know.
And I was looking, and they actually do a light blue too. So
Which would be perfect in my opinion.
But I was gonna be the smart ass, and you know what? It comes in white, comes in black. While the pool is full, I will paint the outside in black. It's a gray pool. I'll just paint the outside black.
It's gonna make the water hot. Make the water feel like bath water.
Especially for those late night adult swims.
And not supposed to feel like that.
But it's not supposed to feel like 52-degree water either.
It's still not supposed to feel like you're soaking in bath water and all you need is some Mr. Bubble.
But still, I said I would do the outside in black, right? And then I said the other thing I would do is once I do that now while the pool is full, and when it got to the point where I was going to drain the pool, after I had the pool drained, since the seal on the paint on the outside would have kind of, come to a stiff at that point, I would then go inside and paint the inside white.
Now, I kind of agree on the white, the black.
And, the only drawback to doing the inside white is that
White will reflect the sunlight and make the water cold. It'll also make it out awful bright.
yeah. And I get sunblind just trying to clean it every now and then. But
And we're also migraine sufferers.
And the only good thing about white would be you would definitely be able to tell if the pool was dirty. I mean, not that you can't tell now.
You can tell.
But, you do have those patches because it's blue, like squares. Little blue squares.
Y'all know what the inside of a pool looks like. Come on now.
And, sometimes it's just, hey, you're not sure if it's the blue or if it's dirt or if it's something. So, figured white would work. But if I can find the right color,
I don't want to spend another $400 on a pool.
Nope.
We did it 3 years in a row because of people being jealous of our pool.
No, not 3.
There was one guy that stabbed it. Admit it. He stabbed the side of the pool.
I don't know.
Yep.
But,
he was mad because he didn't have one. And he was mad that my kids were not friends with his kids. And he was mad that when he came over and knocked on our door and said, "Can I use your pool?" We were like, "We don't know you. No." So he stabbed the side of our pool. The second time was when we didn't realize how concretey our back patio was and didn't pad the bottom of the pool correctly. And talk about a tic-tac-toe situation. So that was the second pool. This is our third. I don't want to do it again, y'all. I just don't. It's too much.
It is. But we did, this pool we put.
We put a lot of effort into this pool this year. We bought a saltwater generator, which keeps you from putting so much chemical into the water.
Haven't put any chemical into the water.
It's been a godsend. The water is crystal clear. I love it. So, if I can save this pool, I'm going to save this pool. The Flex Seal thing, it sounds like a damn good idea.
It started off as a joke. Literally, it started off as a joke.
Now, if they come up with the liquid in clear, that might be an even better idea.
No, because I might even just go with.
And we're not talking about coating the inside. We're talking about coating the outside.
I might put, if it comes in other colors besides just black and white, like if they have it in a blue or something like that, I might do do it in blue on the bottom. Just
See, here's my problem with doing the inside.
Yeah.
The chemical. That kind of chemical could get into the water. And it could agitate people.
It's rubber, technically.
Yeah, and lately I've been having problem with rubber adhesive on Band-Aids.
No,
The adhesive on
The
Band-Aids
adhesive,
is part rubber.
not all. I don't know. So
So the outside might drain it and flip it. That's going to be taking some effort and more than one person to do just to flip that big old
and then paint the
heifer.
bottom of it,
Mm-hmm. So
just so that we can,
flip it back once it dries, refill it, and then winterize it. Now, winterizing it is not going to be hard. It's just filling it, covering it with a tarp. Bing, bang, boom.
No, actually, there are
Floating lids.
no. I'd have to get a There are, even for saltwater pools, there is a saltwater chemical that
There's
you put
still a
in.
lid.
Yeah, well,
There's still tops that you can put on the pool
yeah.
that we can keep from little critters getting into the water.
I'm not
Like
worried.
birds
I'm
and
not.
raccoons.
I'm not worried
and
about the critters.
I'm worried about the critters because I don't want no possum in my damn pool.
I'm not worried about the. It's in this neighborhood. It's the trees.
So we're going to winterize the pool once we ghetto fix, ghetto engineer it. But that's later in the season. Right now, patching is our thing.
Because I figure if
There's water in the pool already, so we might as well patch it.
if I I figure if I drain it end of the season, flip it, seal the bottom of it.
Patch it before we seal the bottom of it so none of it leaks through the holes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, patch it and what I would like to, like I said, even if I can, like even if I could just get clear and put like a thin coat of the clear on the bottom,
That'll work too.
you know.
So
I meant on the inside.
But I'm talking on the outside too.
Oh yeah.
So
Because I'd actually put like a semi thicker coat on the outside.
Right.
So that, you have that little extra.
So that goes along with the things we need to do. The other things we need to do is get some of the junk from the girls' schooling out because those grades are over and the school didn't ask for these materials back. They did ask for
Certain things.
this year's materials back. So
not all of it either. Just some of it.
Just some of it.
So got to get together to,
and we got to get the girls to sit down and say we want to keep this or we want to get rid of this. As far as I'm concerned,
it's all going.
Yep. Because I want my dining room back. I want to put a decent dining room table in there. No offense to my mom. It's kind of falling apart. But that was not of our doing. No. We tried to take care of that table. It's just old. And other people have been careless. Very, very careless. Both me and Doug scream, yell, holler, blah, blah, blah.
I'm done with the scream and the hollering at certain individuals. I'm just going to punch them in the face.
So, and then we have the other thing we want to do is get the house exterminated. Because if you live in Philadelphia, you have a roach problem. Everybody in Philadelphia has roaches. There's no way to get rid of them. There's a way to kill them, but there's no way to fully get rid of them. And you can protect against them. And for the first 3 years of us living here, we didn't have roaches. We really didn't. Now it's, ugh, I see them.
It's also the fact that the next door neighbor
Moved out and were pigs.
and whoever got the property decided he was going to renovate it.
And chased him over to our house.
And we've been fighting them ever since.
We got rid of them a couple times.
But, they say, in nuclear war, the only thing that's going to survive are cockroaches and share.
I believe Cher's going to beat the cockroaches.
Yep. And you know what the other thing is? My philosophy is only the good die young. My ass is going to be...
as hell.
I like to joke around saying, I'm so old. When God said, let there be light, she smacked me in the back of the head and I threw the switch. So, when God says lights out, she's going to smack me in the back of the head and I'm going to throw the switch.
Boink!
I still want to yell at God. Cockroaches, don't need them. Don't know why he invented them.
Don't want them. But we've also done some decoration in the house. Put up some of the decorations that we wanted to put up sooner, but never got around to. Because we just recently found them. Then there was other decorations that were given to us. Some of them forced upon us. I'm not going to say that they're ugly. They're not. Some of them are really nice. I like them. So
They're nice.
I'm not.
They're not ugly. They're nice.
Yeah.
Maybe not our cup of tea at all at times, but
So, and then there's the matter of getting the kids up to do their chores. Now, mind you,
it's 9:00 in the morning. We haven't slept. And the two youngest ones, who, it was Saturday night.
We told them to go to bed at 1:45 in the morning.
And at 4 o'clock, they finally decide, it's time to go to sleep. With us yelling, screaming, hollering.
And from the yelling, screaming, and hollering, we were too hyped to go to sleep because we were peeved off. Peeved. So, today, there is no outside for the kids. Now, granted, Connor does his chores. Wow. He's trying his damnedest for us to tell him, just go to your room. Get out of our sight. Just go to your room. Because he does his chores.
Not going to say half-assed.
Half-assed.
And half-assed is being generous. It's, and then when you remind him of what chores he's supposed to do. Now, I think we covered it that he is autistic, so, but.
We love him to death. We would die for him. But.
The attitude we get when we just say, hey.
It's cleanup day.
Or.
Do your chores.
Hey, you have this daily chore. Reminder, do your chore.
Now, mind you, his daily chores are to do the dishes and feed the cats.
Well, the animals.
Yeah.
Minus the ferrets.
Yeah, the ferrets are the girl's responsibility. Now, do the dishes, feed the cats and the dog, and take out the trash. That's it. The girls must clean the dining room and the living room as well as take out the trash from the dining room and the living room. The bathroom is a toss-up. Sometimes it's Doug, sometimes it's me, sometimes it's Connor, sometimes it's Jackie. Cheyenne won't do it.
It comes down to who finished their chore first.
And most of the time, it's go straighten up the bathroom. Or take the Swiffer, the wet jet, the Swiffer wet jet, and mop the floor. It's a toss-up for the bathroom.
She just licked his tail.
It's group bathing in the kitchen right now, y'all.
Cats.
We have one that don't want to shut up, and one that barely speaks. I just wish the one that doesn't want to shut up barely spoke. But anyway, but getting the kids to do their chores is like
Most parents
it's like no, it's like self amputating your leg off at the knee.
Most parents out there know getting your kids to do their chores is hard. But there are times where you have some of them, they don't mind. You know, hey, I do my chores, I get this. Our kids, I know if I do my chores, I'm going to get this. But I don't want to do it. I'm tired.
So they don't do it.
I'm lazy, as they like to say. I freely admit we're both lazy. But
they want to play Xbox.
It's my Xbox, and I hardly get to play it anymore.
They won't play PlayStation 4.
Her PlayStation, and she hardly gets to play it. Shut up!
They won't watch YouTube. Damn you, Markiplier. I think you're a funny dude, but
it's all your fault, Marky Moo.
But all in all, we're slowly getting stuff done. No thanks to the kids. No thanks to the kids.
And we're broke.
Dead broke.
Mentally. Physically.
Financially.
Spiritually.
Did he mention mentally?
Yes, I did, but that's worth mentioning twice, three times.
Mentally. Now, what we're going to do today, I don't know. I'm probably going to end up doing more laundry because mysteriously all the towels in my linen closet disappeared. And I mean disappeared. And frankly, people like clean towels. People like socks. People like jeans.
Not me.
We need clean sheets.
Those are always nice.
Yeah. And I'm tired of the girls doing one load of laundry for 3 days. Putting in the bare necessities. Pants, t-shirts, underwear. 3 pairs of pants. 3 t-shirts. 3 underwears and 3 bras. And they've got a ton of clothes. These girls have a ton of clothes. And they don't do them. Needless to say, their bedroom needs to be aired out. that breezed.
The back wall to their room needs to be cut out and removed. Get a nice cross breeze in there.
Just saying. But that's what we've been doing. Not to mention I've been really sick lately. Which, as I told you guys in my last video, I'm starting to feel better. I went to the concert and went to a cookout. I've been trying to spend some quality time with my hubby.
We've been watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. We finished it, and we started on the second season, Korra.
No, first season of Korra.
Yeah. The second season, Korra.
No, the second story.
No, second story, second season, whatever.
And in between of watching the episodes, we've been doing stuff and getting stuff done. So I told you guys I was going to make up on videos. This one's almost an hour long.
And it was mostly us rambling. Couldn't stay on topic.
Exhaustion. Enough said. Anyways. So, title of this is most likely going to be
Pillow talk. Is getting no sleep good?
Is getting no sleep good for you, or do you just babble on?
No. Well, if you babble on, you're in deep space.
That's Babylon, not Babylon.
She got it.
And you're talking about, and you're also talking about, a biblical city.
That's why, Babylon 5 never made no sense to me. Because you build a space station, and the first 4 disappear, but the 5th one stays. Shouldn't it have been the first one that they built should have been Babylon 2 because of Babylon here on Earth? Anyway.
Just saying. Yeah, sci-fi nuts. We're geeks, y'all. But anyway.
And we've been watching this new channel on our network called Decades.
Kung Fu Rocks.
And they just put out an ad every day at 3 o'clock during the week. They're starting with the very first season of Star Trek. Every episode.
In order.
And they're gonna do all of the shows.
Star Trek Next Generation, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Star Trek Voyager.
And Enterprise. Should be interesting, but anyway.
Wow.
But it's called Decades. Check it out. It's in it,
If you have FiOS, because I don't know if DirecTV has it. We just left DirecTV in January, so if you don't have it on DirecTV, so sorry. But check it out on FiOS.
Yeah, they have a website, decades.com. Check them out.
I think that Comcast has it. So, look it up.
I think Comcast has it. FiOS. DirecTV doesn't carry it, as far as I know, but,
The one channel I have on FiOS I have is El Rey.
Yeah.
They don't have El Rey. Take me off. But anyway, I'm going to close this out for the third time, I think. Is it the third time? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, in the links below. Like, favorite,
Subscribe.
And what else? I'm too tired. I need more coffee.
So,
Love you to the moon and back.
bye-bye.